Hey everyone, how's it going? It's That Nerd Ryan here. I didn't know where to fit this in. I was debating between the game night or the movie night, since Knuckles is based off of a video game and it's technically not a movie. I didn't know where to put it, so I figured to put it on movie night. So the Knuckles series came out 2 weeks ago, last week for me recording this, and I finished it. There's been a lot of mixed reviews online, I've noticed, coming from somebody that's recently gotten back into Sonic. I feel like I might have a different perspective than most people. So if you disagree with me, comment down below politely why. Just don't say I'm wrong for having a different opinion from you. But I'd like to hear your guys' opinion on this. I actually did really enjoy the show. I didn't like it as much as I thought it was. It didn't go the direction that I thought it would go, but it still ended up being a very funny show in my opinion. The best way I described it to people was if you took Peacemaker, put it with the movie Kingpin, and then made it PG-13 instead of R. That's the best way to describe it. I never thought I would say this in my life. The show about Knuckles the Echidna is about bowling when it boils down to it. So we mainly focus on Wade and Knuckles, their relationship. Mainly Wade though, and like his family and everything. So Knuckles is having a hard time adjusting to the world. He's beating up construction workers because he thinks they're attacking the house. He's redecorating Sonic and Donut Lord's house by making like a gladiatorial arena and a throne and stuff like that. So he gets grounded and asks his ancestor for help. His ancestor tells him to train Wade in the ways of the Echidna. So in that, Wade and Knuckles begin training for the bowling tournament as well as other stuff when Gun, that's right, Gun, come out and actually not Gun, but like hacked Gun or bad Gun employees try to abduct Knuckles successfully because Wade is incompetent. So Wade ends up going to save Knuckles. It goes awry, and then they begin to be on the run, where they lay low at Wade's childhood home, where we meet his mother and sister. We also find out what happened to his father and why Wade loves bowling, because his father's like a very good professional bowler who ditched him. They then send bounty hunters after Wade, where Knuckles saves him the first time, but the second time Wade has to save himself. They then go towards the bowling tournament, beat the Gun agents, and find out how much of a schmuck Wade's father really is. And then Knuckles has to fight this buyer guy. And yeah, Knuckles wins, Wade wins, Wade becomes a warrior, and yeah, that's how it ends. There is one post-credit scene, and it's a joke scene of Knuckles finding his jam, which is the theme song of the show, which is Warrior, which was an 80s pop song. We do get two Shadow the Hedgehog references, one being Wade talking about Keanu being one of the greats, and during the bowling tournament when the fight breaks out, they're like, this is the first time that this has ever happened. Oh wait, 50 years ago, this exact scenario with an alien fighting something during the bowling tournament happened. Again, 50 years, Shadow the Hedgehog. But yeah, it was a throwaway joke, but it ends up being a Shadow reference. So yeah, I can understand why people are upset with the show. It does focus a lot on Wade. The villains are really cartoony, and like, Knuckles is not in it as much as somebody that the show is named after should be. But at the same time, I think that the way they wrote Wade and Wade's family was very well done. I do agree that the villains were a little too cartoonish at times, especially the guy. Like when he's fighting Wade, and he's like, "Did I ever tell you about being a street fighter?" And he's like, "We literally just met." Like, yeah, like stuff like that. Or like what I call the trailer bait line, where he's like, "Do you really think I need your power?" And then the girl goes, "Yeah, that's the whole reason why we're here. Like, seriously, we need it." He's like, "Oh, I'm just trying to be cool." And it's like, yeah, they got a little lame. But I think the worst one was probably the Buyer villain. He kind of just shows up in 2 scenes prior to getting this Whiplash Iron Man suit to fight Knuckles, and then dies. Like, it was, he had 0 development, 0, like, what's his purpose sort of thing. Like, he could have went, "Yeah, I'm Gerald Robotnik," or something like that. Or, like not even, but, like, something to, like, say who he is and why this character should matter. Maybe an extra few scenes. But I did like Wade's family. I do feel like a lot of the human characters in this are just plain dumb, and that's where the Peacemaker side comes in, where it's like, these characters are complete idiots, but they're lovable idiots. And even Knuckles. One of my favorite lines is Wade bought like a bunch of burger joint stuff, and like tells Knuckles, "Yeah, it's time to eat." And Knuckles is like, "No, I only eat grapes and Cool Ranch Doritos." I thought that was one of the funniest lines, because it's like, you're getting all this food, so whatever. But like Knuckles having like dumb lines like that, and like he's got moments where he looks adorable too, which is like awesome for this. But yeah, all in all, I thought it was a pretty good show. I know, like I said, a lot of people are like bashing it, but I still enjoyed it myself, and I can't wait for Sonic 3 to see what they incorporate with it. But yeah, so I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and follow me on all my social media down below. It's That Nerd Ryan, signing off.